Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, Royal Caribbean's recent announcements of making more and more short cruises under 7 days, most of them 3 and 4 day cruises, some 5-day cruises, are now it's starting to turn around on them because a lot of loyal to Royal passengers are really upset because they say they've been abandoned by the cruise line in search of new-to-cruise passengers, and they're kind of fed up with it. So recently Royal announced that more and more ships in the Caribbean are going to be going to 3 and 4 day cruises, maybe a 5-day cruise thrown in with a 2-day cruise sort of situation, but they're doing it like they've done with the Utopia. The Utopia is their newest, brand new Oasis class cruise ship that's sailing 3 and 4 night sailings. And they said they brought this out for 3 and 4 night sailings to introduce new cruisers to the biggest and the best that they have to offer to hopefully entice them to sail with Royal Caribbean more in the future. That sounds like a great game plan, except now they've gone full board. Because the Utopia was a success, they've now gone and making changes all the way from into 2020, some of it's going to happen this year and next year, all the way into the winter of 2027. By the end of the winter of 2027, every Oasis class cruise ships, plus others, but all the newest ships, of course, are the Oasis class ships and the Icon. Well, the Oasis class ships, all but the Symphony of the Seas, will be sailing shorter cruises. And they're going to be in Galveston, it's going to be in all 3 ports in Florida. And people are going, wait, 3 and 4 night cruises, that doesn't help if I'm, if you're a full-time cruiser and like for myself who flies from Canada, would I fly all the way to Miami or Galveston for a 3-night or a 4-night cruise? No, there's no way in heck I'm doing that. And then people will say, well, yeah, but you can just book back-to-back cruises and then you're doing a 7-night cruise, right? Except here's the kicker. Usually a combination of a 3 and a 4-night cruise is more expensive than a 7-night cruise. Not only that, you're not going anywhere different. Here's an example of this summer's Utopia of the Seas sailing offers. The 3-night cruise you can go to, perfect day. Private island, by the way. Royal Caribbean's only private island. And then we're going to go to, well, surprise, surprise, we're going to go to Nassau, where they're building another private resort area on Nassau. Royal Caribbean's private area you can only go to if you're a Royal Caribbean passenger. And perfect day. So that's your entire cruise now, is just sailing basically to the private resorts of Royal Caribbean. That's an example of the kind of things you're going to get. If you're in Galveston, you're going to head to Mexico. Guess where you're going to go? You're going to go to the perfect day in Mexico. That's right. You're going to the same Royal Caribbean private island. It's a strategy they're using to bring on the new passengers and make it exciting for them to want to do it. Here's some of the issues I have. Number 1, a 3-day cruise on an Oasis class ship, there's no way you're seeing all the entertainment. You got 6,500 people on that ship and a theater that holds 1,200. So somebody's missing something every single sailing. And that can leave passengers frustrated that they didn't get to see the Broadway shows like Mamma Mia, Hairspray, Grease, etc. Or they didn't get a chance to go into the ice skating show because the arena is much smaller. Yeah, there is some issues with that. And because it's 3 and 4 day sailings, you're getting a lot younger audience on board, which seems to turn the cruise ship more into a party ship than a family cruise ship. And a lot of people are having issues with that as well. So if you're a loyal to Royal passenger right now, and you love the Oasis class ships, you're going to have no choice anymore. You're going to have the Symphony of the Seas, and that's it. It's going to be doing longer cruises. And yeah, I'm a little disappointed with that, because you're really cutting back on the itineraries. Your loyal passengers are now having to go to your older ships, your smaller ships, or travel to Europe or Japan or Australia to get a longer cruise, or Alaska. We can't do it on your Oasis class ships in the Caribbean. You're making it all about bringing on the new cruiser and basically abandoning your loyal fans who have been, some fans have, for instance, been on the Oasis. I know some person that I've sailed with who has sailed on the Oasis ship, the Oasis of the Seas, 100 sailings. They love the ship. Will they do it if it's a 3 and 4 night now? Maybe not. What if the cost has gone up because you're booking 3 and 4 nights? What if you're no longer doing Eastern, Western, Southern Caribbeans? You're just doing Nassau and Perfect Day. And that's it. That's all you're going to go to from now on all of your Oasis class ships. Your Oasis class ships are going to go to the private areas from Royal Caribbean, and we're not going to go anywhere else. Congratulations. What a boring itinerary you're making your trips. I know it sounds good from a financial look, right? And it might look good in the books of bringing on new clients, but going all out with all of your ships, all of your best ships, is a bad idea. And then you can say, well, no, the Icon is doing 7-night cruises. Yes, it is. And it has the most expensive cabins in the fleet. Its price point to enter an Icon class ship is much higher than any other ship in the fleet. So again, you're telling your loyal to Royal people, hey, you have an alternative. You can just pay more and go on this ship. And what happens if you're not really a fan of the Icon class ship? What if you don't like the way they've done the kids club in the back of the ship now, as opposed to having the Aqua show there? Maybe you're just not a fan of the Icon itself. I think the Icon's a beautiful ship, but if you've noticed, I haven't sailed back on it since originally going on it, because the price point's just way too high. Way too high. I can go on 2 cruises on another cruise line for the same cost as going in a balcony cabin on the Icon. So I'm not going to do it. The Oasis class ships was a great alternative. I went on the Harmony of the Seas for a 7-day cruise and paid only $2,000 more for an Aqua Suite 1-bedroom cabin overlooking the high diving acts and everything, for only $2,000 more than a balcony cabin on the Icon of the Seas. That's a pretty significant difference in price. And so I think Royal's probably making a mistake here, because nothing I've seen in the comments of these announcements going out, many loyal, very loyal passengers to Royal are saying, well, I'm going to have to start looking at another cruise line. Maybe I'm going to move over to this cruise line. This cruise line's looking better and better every day. Royal Caribbean has disappointed me. I don't think that was the announcement they were hoping for, and I wonder if it's going to turn around and bite them, because new cruisers coming online don't necessarily mean they're going to keep sailing for on more and more and more. Maybe, just maybe, they're going to lose their best customers from this change. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a big mistake, or do you think, maybe it does make sense financially right now, but things are booming, and maybe things won't be booming in the future, and this might turn around to just bite them in the aft of the cruise ship? Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel blogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.